Hola clase, we're going to go through this as quickly as possible so you can make sure that you have the right answers and you're studying the right things for the test. Okay, so we have ellos hablaban, nosotros tenían, los amigos comían, tú y yo cantábamos. Don't forget your accent on the habamos. Yo pedía. Guys, regular imperfects are so easy. They're just going to use the aba endings or the ia endings. Irregular imperfect, we have iba and eran las 5:30. This is giving a time. Eran las 5:30. If we were to say era la una, we want to say it was 1 o'clock, this eran would change to era. Other than that, if it's anything other than 1, it's going to be eran. Just kind of like with present tense when we're telling time. We used es la una, but we used son las all the other times, just like that. And then tú veías. Okay. Explain why each sentence is preterite or imperfect. I'll just talk you through these real quick. I don't want to have to type out all these. We'll get through it as quick as possible. Eran las 5:30. It was saying it was 5:30. That's going to be imperfect because it's time. Ayer yo fui al mercado is going to be preterite because you went yesterday. It's saying yesterday I went to the market. Mis hermanas y yo siempre peleábamos. My sisters and I always fought. That's going to be imperfect because it's a repeated action or it's habitual. Te despertaste a las 6:30. You woke up at 6:30. The reason that this is preterite is because it happened once and it was at a specific time. When we're giving someone the time, like up here with eran las 5:30, we're going to use imperfect for that. When we're saying something happened at a time, we just tack it onto the end, a las 6:30. And what comes before is usually going to be preterite if we give them a specific action. So, era la uno cuando ellos supieron la verdad. The first part is going to be imperfect because we're giving a time. And then preterite for the second part because they found out the truth. De niño, Marcos siempre comía tortillas. As a kid, Marcos always ate tortillas. That's going to be imperfect because it happened more than once. Okay. So describe your childhood. Obviously, I can't give you the correct answers to this one. It's a writing prompt, so everybody's answers are going to be different. So it's going to ask you what you like to do. So you would have responded by saying me gustaba, or if what you like to do is plural, it would be me gustaban. Okay, and then everything else, que hiciste, is going to be what did you do. So you'll need to respond with a question, an answer like I ate tortillas or I danced in the rain. Como eras, what were you like? This is the equivalent of the question como eres in present tense. Like, what are you like? I'm tall, I'm brunette, things like that. Donde vivías? Where did you live? And then como era su familia? What was your family like? Were they funny? Were they mean? Whatever. Okay? I'm not going to take you through these two stories because it would put me over my 10-minute limit for a video. But I will give you a couple answers. Okay, so here we have siempre, so we know that visitar is going to be visitaba. It's going to be imperfect. Okay? Okay, they decided. It's going to be this. Oh, this is a little off. It's going to be decidir. Okay, they decided one time to move, so that's going to be preterite, decidieron. Okay? The rest of these, I think, are pretty self-explanatory. They're pretty easy to figure out. If there are any specific things you have a question on, I will be more than happy to go over them if you come in Friday morning or if you come in before class. Okay, and then the rest is vocab. Guys, vocab should be really easy. I'm not going to go over vocab with you because that should be something that you already know. Okay, so the things that you want to study are your vocab, preterite versus imperfect, imperfect conjugations, and irregular imperfects. You want to make sure you still know your radical stem changes in the preterite, like tener estuve, estar estuve. You want to make sure you know all those, and you want to be able to make sure that you know the difference between preterite and imperfect and how to write in both preterite and imperfect. All right, that's everything. Make sure that you study.